So you want to make money using Clickbank, right? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you an overview about how to put together all the pieces to build your own Clickbank affiliate website with the steps you need to take to get set up. Hi, I'm Suzanne Stoddard of Legitimate Affiliate Training, and welcome to my channel. I'm here to offer you helpful advice and product reviews to help with your online journey. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell, okay? So you won't miss any future videos. And if you want to get started immediately with creating your website, just click on the link below. This training will walk you through the process I'm about to show you, step by step and click by click. Okay, so let's start. I'm sure you've heard many gurus telling you that you don't need to make a website to make money with Clickbank. Well, I disagree. You need a website for many reasons. Your website will host your sales pages, promoting the products you want to sell. Your website will host an opt-in page so you can start collecting leads to your email list. And your website will attract targeted traffic to your offers. And most importantly, your website will help you look more professional, helping to earn the trust of your visitors. You see, people won't usually buy from people they don't know. That's why it's so important to have a website with valuable content, as well as an email list to build relationships with your subscribers. I know that's a lot to unpack, right? And today we just want to talk about building your website. But don't worry, I won't leave you hanging. All the other aspects of building a business with your affiliate website are taught inside the training I mentioned, and that link is below. So let's look at an overview on how to build your Clickbank affiliate website. I have 6 steps for you to look at. Step 1, choose your niche. A niche is simply a group of people who are interested in the same subject. It's a segment of the market that has specific likes and needs. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of niches you can choose from, such as gardening tools for raised beds or weight training for seniors. I recommend that you find something that you're either knowledgeable about or at least interested in. You don't have to be an expert in anything, that comes with time. But you need to consider that you'll be creating content on this subject for the foreseeable future. There's nothing worse than getting bored or running out of things to say. This is the first big stumbling block for most beginner affiliates. In fact, some get what's called analysis paralysis and never even start. I know this seems daunting, but don't fret. Clicking on my link below will walk you through all of those steps and take away any of the overwhelm that you may be feeling, okay? Now, step 2 is choosing your domain name. Your domain name is your website's address, and usually your business name. It's sort of like your contact list on your phone. Everyone has a different phone number, but it's almost impossible to remember them, right? So what do? You assign a name to it. It's the same with your website. The IP address is a long, convoluted string of numbers you couldn't possibly remember. So you give your website a name, a domain name. Now, there are 3 rules that you really should follow when trying to choose your domain name. The first one is shorter is better. Short names are great because they're easier to remember, faster to type, and easier to read. And they're easier to fit on your business cards, caps, and t-shirts. So try to stick to 2 or 3 words if possible. For example, your niche is RV living. Names like ontheroad.com is much easier to remember than retirementlivingInYourRV.com. The second one is to avoid numbers and hyphens. You were probably thinking this could make your name shorter, didn't you? Well, sorry to tell you that it won't work in your favor. Using numbers and hyphens actually makes them harder to remember and harder to type out. For instance, someone has heard about your website and tries to type it into the search bar, but your domain name has a number in it. Do they spell it out or just use the number? Did they remember to put in the hyphen? Probably not. It's just too easy to lose traffic this way. The third rule is that it should be easy to pronounce. Remember when we played that game as kids where we would whisper something into someone's ear and it would get passed on down the line, and then we wait to see what the last person heard? That's why you want to make your domain name something easy to pronounce, because you want to make sure that when it gets passed from person to person, word of mouth, that the last person is going to hear the right name. The fourth rule is that you don't want to box yourself in. You don't want to choose a name that's so defined that you're not going to be able to expand your business down the road. For instance, let's say your niche is all about baking cheesecakes and you pick a domain name called cheesecakes.com. But what if down the road you decide you want to branch out into other goodies? You've kind of boxed yourself in with your domain name, right? Something better would have been something like deliciousdesserts.com. And the fifth rule is to choose .com if possible. I know there are so many options out there and some of them sound pretty cool, don't they? But think about what we've just talked about. And you want to look professional, right? I mean, when you think about it, when you go to search something online, what's the first choice you usually choose to type into the search bar? It's usually a .com. It's just an assumption everyone makes. So if you can find a .com, it's better for your business. Okay, let's move on to step 3, which is choosing your hosting. There are so many services out there that offer hosting. Companies like GoDaddy, Namecheap, HostGator, etc. They all offer similar plans, similar options, and most all offer discounts for your first year. You may want to shop around for what suits your particular needs. But if you're building your first website, can I make a suggestion? I know it's tempting to go with the cheapest plan out there. But remember, you get what you pay for. Cheap plans are almost always bare bones. And by the time you add on all the necessities like a dedicated email, security, backups, etc., you end up paying a lot more. My personal recommendation is SiteGround. They're a little more expensive, but their support is awesome. And believe me, there's nothing worse than poor support when you're working on a live website. Also, I need to warn you about the many one-time price services that come along from time to time. Often these are launched by gurus that tell you that you only have to pay one time with no future fees. It may sound enticing, but trust me, these types of products are rarely maintained or updated. Do you want to trust something that's unproven and unsecure with your personal website? Nope, never. Your website may be your livelihood someday, so don't skimp on hosting, okay? Step number 4 is setting up your dedicated email. Now, most reputable hosting services will give you at least one dedicated email to go with your account. I suppose you're wondering what I mean by dedicated email, right? Well, that means that you get your email that looks something like this: your name @business.com. Having a dedicated email allows you to, 1, look more professional. But you're wondering why you just can't use your Gmail account, right? Well, what looks better to you? hotgirl@gmail.com or shirley@cheesecakes.com. See what I mean? People and other businesses will take you more seriously if you sign up with a branded email address. Number 2, be organized. It's really hard to keep track of what's business and what's personal if everything is thrown together in one inbox. And number 3, be recognized. When you start engaging with your subscribers or anyone wishing to discuss your business with you, you usually do it via email. And you always want to use your given and/or business name. That way, when they see your emails, they'll recognize you and be willing to open it up. Now, step 5 is where you want to build a solid foundation for your Clickbank affiliate website. The basic pages to keep you safe are your legal pages, such as privacy page and affiliate disclosure page, and possibly a terms and conditions. You want to be GDPR compliant. Most online businesses are global, so you have to be compliant with the new rules in the UK. And you want business pages such as an About Me page, a contact page, and any other core pages that you may need. Google Analytics is also important to add because not only is this free to do, but it helps you track different metrics. I know, this all seems overwhelming, but again, if you click on my link below, this excellent training walks you through everything you need, click by click. Finally, we're at step 6, creating content. This is the rinse and repeat phase of building a successful Clickbank affiliate website. This is how you'll attract free traffic to your ClickBank offers. The more valuable content you add to your site, the more authority you project, which helps you build trust. You'll also have to learn how to perform some SEO. Yikes, that dreaded word. Google uses over 200 ranking factors in its algorithm, which is impossible for anyone to apply to each of their websites and content. At least I can't. But you know what? I'll leave another link below to a great little course called the Simple SEO Blueprint. This course breaks your SEO down into manageable parts with step-by-step applications, which will take away all your frustrations. It'll help your site get set up for future growth, as well as quickly ranking all of your content. So there you have it, 6 steps to build your ClickBank affiliate website. If you're anything like I was in the beginning, you'll want to follow a detailed blueprint so you don't leave anything important to chance. So if you click on my link below, you'll get access to free training to help set you up for a successful affiliate marketing business. You'll meet my mentor, who's a 6-figure success story himself. He teaches exactly what he does on a daily basis. There's no fluff, no BS. Just click-by-click actionable steps. And I'm here for you as well, okay? So thanks so much for watching to the end. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe and don't forget to click that bell. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below and I'll get right back to you. So until next time, cheers.